Good morning, boys and girls. Today for math, this lesson is a little bit hard for two reasons. Some of you don't have rulers at home, and that's okay. Two, I don't have a working document camera, so I can only use my computer screen, and that's also a little bit more difficult. Plus, this page does not open as a PowerPoint, only as a PDF, so I can't write on it. Also difficult. So I'm not like overly excited about this because I feel like I can't make it fun. Plus, being at home, it's harder because we don't have all of this stuff. So we're just going to kind of chug through this and try to do the best that we can. And I hope that we will learn a little bit more about rulers and maybe practice some way somehow at home. Okay, I will get a copy of a ruler to those friends who told me that they did not have one yesterday. I'll put one in your mailbox so that way you have it, and then we can just go around and measure different things that way. I do believe I put a copy of the ruler if you were here in the beginning of the year and got that packet of resources and materials. I do believe that there was a ruler going across the page there that is to real life scale. So if you still have that packet, maybe double check there. But I will get you a copy of a ruler as well. So today we are starting in our math packet that you got with the packet this week, either printed out or from your mailbox. We're looking at page 501. We're really only looking at it just to read this problem, but I'm not going to ask you to do it because it involves having a ruler, which I just said that we don't all have. So that would be kind of hard to do it. So we're going to read it and then we're going to scroll down to where they kind of talk about it. So it says, which piece of yarn is 11 centimeters long? Which piece of yarn is 4 inches long? So when we are measuring things, it is super important that we line up the edges as best as we can. Yesterday during our meeting, we talked about how we had to make sure that the marker was lined up to the little rectangles that said 1 inch. We want to line it up as best as we can. Now, some things are going to have like rounded ends, and it's just going to be a little bit hard to make sure that they're lined up super perfect. So we just want to try to get it as close as we can, as best as we can. Okay. And then these pieces of yarn look like they're just about the same length, but we're looking 11 centimeters. Remember, centimeter is the width of our pinky, and then 4 inches. So looking at these two pieces of yarn, 4 inches and 11 centimeters, 4 and 11 are a big difference between the numbers, but inches are bigger than centimeters, so it makes sense that it makes more centimeters to make less inches, and it tells me that they're about the same length. But let's flip over. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Let's flip over to the model it section. So up here is the same problem as on the last page. One piece of yarn is 11 centimeters, one piece of yarn is 4 inches. Which one is which? So here's the model it where they give us a piece of a ruler. Now it says that this ruler is not life size, so we're just going to, it looks life size enough and they've measured it good enough for us. So they are not lining up, and this is always like depending on your ruler too, they are lining their string up to 0 because their ruler goes a little bit past 0. You have to look at your ruler because I know that my ruler that I have at home, the 0 is the very edge. So I always line stuff up with the very edge because that's where my 0 is. You have to look to see where your 0 is. The reason why we line our object up at 0 is because any of this over here is taking up space, but it's not being measured because it's before 0. Okay, so we want to make sure that we start at 0 and then we are moving forward. So we find out which one, and remember that these bigger spaced numbers are inches and it's always labeled too. Okay, so which of these rulers or which of these pieces of yarn is 4 inches, the blue or the yellow? The blue is 4 inches, right? The yellow starts at the same spot, but here's 4 inches and the yellow is still going. Like this is not the end of the yellow, but it is the end of the blue. So the blue yarn is 4 inches. So now we look at centimeters. Here they look a little bit like the inches, but if you notice, the centimeters are much closer than inches are. And these little ticks in between here, there is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then counting this one, there's 8. Let's see how many are in between here. I'm not going to use my mouse because that makes it hard to figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the line here is 10. So the amount of little ticks that are in between each one is different as well. There's 8 in between inches and 10 in between centimeters. Which one is 11 centimeters long? So we're still starting at 0 and we're coming down until we reach the end, and here it is. Okay, so the yellow one is 11 centimeters. Usually the ruler, like the centimeters, will be on this side of the ruler, and you just have to check to see which, what's that word called? Which units you're measuring in, if it's inches or centimeters. Okay, so this is where we start writing down some answers. How do you know what units a ruler shows? What do you think? Well, a ruler is labeled. It will label the inches from the centimeters. So you just have to look to find the label. And the label's always going to be at the 0 side. They're not going to label it like a ruler. Oh, this one's keep going because it's centimeters. I was like, I don't know why it's still going. A ruler is 12 inches long. So once this gets to 12, it'll stop. It's a foot. 12 inches is a foot, and that is how long a standard ruler is. They do sell shorter ones like this for like inside of things, but a standard ruler is 12 inches long, or 1 foot. And what was I saying? Oh, they won't label the units at the 12 end. They will always label the units at the end with the 0 from where you start measuring. So we know what units a ruler shows by looking at the label. Which color yarn is 4 inches? We already answered that, but you can look back here. Make sure you look at the ruler that shows inches and which yarn stops at 4. The blue one, yep. And then which color yarn is 11 centimeters long? So go back, look at the rulers, make sure you're looking at the centimeter one, and what color yarn stops at the 11 centimeter mark? The yellow one. Good job. How do you use a ruler to measure the length of yarn in inches or centimeters? This one I do want you to think about, and I want you to write down in your own words. I am going to be looking at this one. How do you use a ruler to measure the length of yarn in inches or centimeters? Okay, so I do want you to answer that one just in this space. Tell me in your own words how you measure something. You don't have to do reflect, put a big X through number 5. And, okay. So now we're going to practice solving it. Ty made the top ruler, Lynn made the bottom ruler. Circle the ruler that is made correctly. So if you think this top ruler is made correctly, I want you to circle it. Or if you think the bottom ruler is made correctly, I want you to circle it. But then I want you to, just in 1 or 2 sentences, tell me why the ruler that you circled is made correctly. And I really had to look super close at this one. I don't think that they make it, now that I know, I can see it, but it's not like super duper obvious. So look closely Look at the numbers. And then you can put a X through 7. You don't have to measure the paintbrush. Number 8, I do want you to do because they give you a ruler piece. Tony says the crayon is 8 centimeters long. Explain what Tony did wrong, then find the correct length of the crayon. So even though that the crayon is not lined up to 0, you can still use this chunk of ruler to figure out how many centimeters this crayon is long. So you are answering 2 questions here. Number 1 is, what did Tony do wrong? Because this crayon is not 8 centimeters long. Then number 2, you're going to tell me how many centimeters long the crayon is. But remember, when you're telling me how long the crayon is, to use, to label your number. So don't just tell me it's 2. 2 what? 2 cups of coffee, 2 donuts, 2 muffins. Can you tell I'm hungry? 2 cats, 2 kittens. Make sure that you label it using the word centimeter, and it's right here so you can know how to spell it too. Okay. If you would like extra practice on rulering, oh, I need to take a nap. On measuring, you can do these green pages. Okay, so the ones that I want you to turn in is, I'm going to be looking at number 4. On page 503, I'm going to be looking at number 4, but then I'm also going to be looking at page 504. And then you can choose for extra practice to do 505 and 506. Okay, and then tomorrow we will look at measuring in inches and centimeters. Have a great day, guys.